Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, we are coming up on the most dangerous time of the year for people who are watching their waistline. We'll talk to two leading national experts on how to navigate the holidays without putting on the pounds. That's next.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, I don't know about you, but this is the season I dread. From Halloween to Thanksgiving to Christmas, Hanukkah, the New Year's. Treats are all around you. Booze is all around you. How do you maintain a waistline during a time like this? We're going to talk to two leading national experts, Greg and Tawna McCoy. They're a husband and wife team, and they own the Hidden Gym. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Jeff.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I want to talk about your journey. Before we get into the nuts and bolts of tips that people can use, we'll start with you, Greg. How did the Hidden Gym concept start?
You know, it started back in 2009. I had a childhood dream, really, of owning a gym. I loved being in the gym. I played sports, but I honestly liked training for sports more than sports themselves. And, come college, intramurals just didn't really do it for me. So I wanted something to be competitive in. And so I chose bodybuilding. And I used college kind of as my, how I was going to open the gym. I used it to business plan. And I thought it was going to be like maybe 10 years out. But, through luck, I'll call it through God's plan, a series of events happened. And I opened my first gym at the ripe age of 22. We built an amazing community. It was just like raw love for training and just great people. That turned into facility number 2. And then, 13 years later, we purchased a large facility that became Hidden Gym. And now we've got multiple locations with plans to expand. So, yeah, it's been great.
Wow. Tawna, let's bring you into this. Tell us about Hidden Gym and what makes it special.
Hidden Gym is really unique, we are really big on our community. We like to say that we're big enough to motivate you, but small enough to hold you accountable. And we're not just one niche of gym, right? We're not a bodybuilding gym. We're not a powerlifting gym. We cater to everyone, whether it's weight loss or professional athletes, boxing. We have it all. So it makes us special and unique in that way because we're here to help everybody, not just get in shape to look good, but to live a healthy lifestyle.
Yes, and I love it that you're both walking advertisements for your gym. I've seen trainers who are out of shape, and that's just, how do you do that? That's not on brand. Yeah. We've got videos of both of you. Let's start with Greg's video, and we'll roll that now.
Hidden Gym is in Allen, Texas. We're suburban North Dallas. My wife and I bought the gym in March of 2019. This was a rugby center that the rugby team had moved on, and we're looking to sell. And we walk in, and we saw this turf, and this is amazing. And we described it as a hidden gem. And my wife was like, I think we could run with that. So that's where Hidden Gym was born. I had quit personal training for a period of time. And when I came back to personal training, I started to research, surely attaching Word documents and Excel documents like I used to do in 2009 isn't the best way anymore. And so I tried 5 or 6 different platforms, and I finally landed on Trainerize. Working with both ABC and Trainerize has been a competitive advantage for us. Certainly on the gym side, I know that billing is a sensitive subject. You need to get it right. And Trainerize puts you heads and shoulders, maybe even and hips above the way most trainers run their business. with these two great companies coming together. It gives us the ability to work on the members' fitness journey, their total fitness experience. Whether they're in the gym where we're used to really serving them, or they're doing home workouts, or they're working out in a park. Just the engagement and everything from it has just taken my personal training business to a whole new level. We use the whole full service package, and it's all so good. I'm able to not only do better financially with it, but the clients are happier and getting better results. So I am just such a fan.
Wow, I am so impressed. Let's bring Tawna in on this. I remember when I first joined a gym, I worked out at home for a month just to get in shape to go to the gym. Talk about just, people who have a negative self-talk going on, and could I handle, a professional gym like yours? What do you want to say to those people?
Absolutely. I think that's one of my favorite things about Hidden is that our community and our culture is very accepting of everyone. Like I was saying, we have professional athletes in the gym, but we have stay-at-home moms or weight loss clients that come in and they totally feel a part of the culture. Nobody feels left out or intimidated. Everybody is supporting everybody at the gym. And just we're a well-diverse community and everybody is supportive, So I think anybody can walk into our gym and feel that. You just get that aura and that just like support system as soon as you walk through the doors.
That's wonderful. Okay, more in a minute. Let's go ahead and roll Tawna's tape.
So, hey, thanks for checking out my channel. I'm Tawna Eubanks. I'm a fitness professional, model, stylist, and all-around life enthusiast. If you're needing some gym motivation, outfit ideas, and a few laughs here and there, then you're in the right spot. On my channel, you'll be able to find full workout videos with voiceovers, fashion and bikini hauls, and try-ons showing you all of my favorite styles and how I'm pairing them, fun Q&As with my husband, and so much more. Growing up, I always knew that I wanted to do something in being active and modeling and fashion. I just never knew how it would all pan out together. I never stopped following my dreams, and here I am now. I found my niche in becoming a pro fitness competitor that has led to my 8+ years as a fitness professional. I've been on magazine covers, in numerous magazine spreads. I'm a sponsored athlete, posing coach, and online trainer for more than 100+ girls all over the world. I've worked with tons of fashion brands, including Like to Know It, where you can shop all of my favorite styles and fashion looks. I hope you'll want to hang out for some fitness, fashion, and fun. So hit that subscribe button and I'll see you on my next video.
Wow. You know what I love about both of you? You're like a muscular Ken and Barbie. And you're relatable. And so, there will be people watching this saying, sure, if I was born with perfect genes and perfect looks, I could be like them, but I don't have 8 hours to spend every day in the gym. Let's start with you, Greg. You don't need 8 hours in the gym working out to have a good body.
No, it's all about habits and small amounts of effort repeated consistently over time. I mean, yeah, of course you can look at your favorite fitness celebrity or us as you pointed out and think that this was some heroic effort, but it's just years. We're just years ahead of someone that's just starting out. And the time you spend in the gym is maybe, even at someone that's advanced, 6 to 10 hours a week, which is 1 to 2% of the time of your whole week. So the time investment of actual exercise isn't that much, compared to work or whatever. And the diet is we're the hard part. And as you alluded, the holidays are coming, and we certainly have a lot of strategies to help people keep healthy habits and survive that period of time with and hopefully even make progress, not only just keep from losing it.
Sure. Tawna, I know there's an old saying, bodies are built in the kitchen. Is that true?
Abs are made in the kitchen, bodies are built. Yes, absolutely. They are. Of course, you need to work out and exercise, but if you are having a bad diet or eating pizza, there's only so much of exercise that you can do, right? So sure you could work it off, but that's not necessarily a healthy lifestyle to live under. So you got to have a healthy balance of everything.
Sure. Okay, when you go to these parties, I mean, there are pushers, right? And sometimes it's Aunt Edna, and what do you mean you're not going to have my pie? I worked 5 hours on this pie. So, Greg, words to tell Aunt Edna, or do you have a little piece, or tell us how you navigate that?
Yeah, what I do myself and what I advise to clients is you need to choose when you're going to be on and off your diet. And so if that Thanksgiving meal is a great example, or if it's a birthday party, whatever those important life events are, plan ahead and know that, look, this is the time that I'm going to enjoy Aunt Edna's cooking. Maybe it offends her that if I don't eat it. So I'm going to be, strict. Nobody needs to be strict 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for eternity. That's not healthy either. And so if you've you worked out that week, you ate healthy, you've got a little bit of calorie deficit, enjoy yourself. It's not going to break the bank to have, 1 or 2 free meals out of, 24. So, I think plan ahead. But if you didn't plan to do it, then you need to stick to your guns. So if you're planning, I've got my anniversary on Monday, so I shouldn't eat out Saturday. Then you just need to tell Aunt Edna, like, look, I've been trying really hard. No, thank you, and hold your ground. And people may get their feathers ruffled, but we have found that they respect you more in the end. And then generally, they're the same people that will call you for advice. And maybe they got annoyed you didn't eat their pie they spent all this time on, and then 2 weeks later they're like calling you, I'd like to lose some weight. How do you, so you just gotta, be confident and stick to your guns sometimes.
And Tawna, it's dangerous to go grocery shopping when you're starving. It's probably dangerous to go to a holiday party when you're famished.
It really is. I have done it. And then I eat the whole spread, and then instant regret, and then I'm wanting to get on the cardio the next day, for hours. To kind of spin off of what Greg was saying, I think it's important also, I think that's where people get frustrated with the fitness world, is because they feel limited, or that they're not able to enjoy fun times. And I think that there is a healthy balance of being fit and living a healthy lifestyle and being able to enjoy good food. Good food is not necessarily bad for you, but in moderation. So I think it'll also be important that if you go to the holidays this year, then do small portions, don't fill your plate and go back for thirds. Guilty. But, just be smart and choose wisely on your portions. So even if you didn't necessarily track, but you wanted to participate, do small portions and be mindful of it.
Okay, we've got about 2 minutes left, so I'm going to give you each a chance to shine the light on the other. So we'll start with you, Tawna. What does Greg bring to the business that makes it special?
Everything. He does everything. He's so great. You can just tell that this has been his true passion his whole life. I mean, whenever I met him, I could see the love that he had for fitness and living the healthy lifestyle and wanting to spread that to the world. So, he's really good at business and he's educated in it, and he's a great personal trainer. He's been mine, and now he's my husband and business partner. So Greg makes the gym go round.
All right, Greg?
Yeah, with Tawna, it's 2 things. I would say magnetism and leadership by example. She's a magnetic person. People want to be around her. They want to do what she's doing. And then she's not necessarily the person that's going to run a staff meeting like myself or maybe a manager, but everybody follows what Tawna's doing. And that's just by simple fact that she sets a great example, and she's easy to follow. So, that would be the 2 standouts among many positive qualities she brings to Hidden Gym.
Okay, final thoughts. We'll start with you, Greg. How does somebody know when they need somebody like you guys?
I think everybody does. There's, we like to tell people every athlete at the Olympics has a coach. So there's no level of advanced exercise that you wouldn't benefit from coaching. So if you backtrack that to the total beginner, the fastest way to get from point A to point B is a straight line. And that's what we can offer you, is a straight line from A to B. We know what pitfalls are ahead of you, and we can help you avoid them. So I really think everybody would benefit from talking to us.
Tawna, we'll give you the final word. How do people know when they need somebody like you guys?
I think at any time. Sometimes I feel like people come into the gym just when they're on their wits' end. But, just start now. Don't wait till that last minute. And I think that, we're here to help them through all walks of life. So.
Amazing. You've been a great guest, and we're going to end with your website, which is hiddengym.net.
Yes.
Thank you both for coming on the show.
Thank you for
Jim.
having us.
That's it for now. We'll see you next time.